Dayton 24/7 now, we're investigating after 3 local families say their babies came home from a Huber Heights daycare with shaken baby syndrome. Now, Lydia Bice spoke to 2 parents today. Lydia, where exactly is this happening?
So 3 different families have been working with the Huber Heights Police Department after their children suffered from brain bleeds and shaking baby syndrome after attending Early Beginnings Child Care and Learning Center on Shoal Road.
You don't think someone's going to hurt your child, especially when you take them somewhere when that's what they specialize in, what they do.
This is Theo. His mom, Emily, started sending him to Early Beginnings Child Care and Learning Center on July 8th. One day, Emily went to visit him on her lunch break, and he wasn't acting normal.
It was his bottle time, and when it's time to feed, he is hungry. He's a hungry guy. And I asked the head teacher, hey, has he been acting this way? Because he wasn't this way when I dropped him off. And she goes, I don't know, kind of, maybe.
50 minutes later, the daycare called, saying Theo threw up his bottle. Emily picked him up, but noticed after about 24 hours, something was wrong. So she took him to Dayton Children's.
She came in and told his dad and I, there's bleeding on his brain. And that amount of blood only comes from being physically shaken, something.
Theo then had to have life-saving brain surgery. Children's Services got involved and investigated the parents and the daycare. A couple weeks later, news broke that another child suffered similar injuries, a little girl named Andy.
It's difficult to talk about. I took my 3 children to a well visit at the end of September, and they measured her head and said that her head was measuring big and that they wanted me to go in for an ultrasound.
That's when she was told Andy had 2 separate brain bleeds.
I do have 2 older children, so I'm like, did a toy hit her? I'm asking the doctors these things, like, could a toy have done this? No, it was intentional. What happened was intentional.
The Huber Heights Police Department is actively investigating, so they can't comment at this time. Now today I called the daycare. They told me no comment and immediately hung up. I'm told the woman accused of the abuse is still working there. We of course will continue to follow this story and update you as soon as we learn anything new.